Hello dear students, in our today's lecture we will discuss about some few very important terms and methods. So first one is increments. So what is increments? So for any stochastic process, increment means the amount that we get for the changes of values over a time period. For example, at time t, the value is xt. After u time period, the value is xt plus u. Therefore, we can say the increment for this time changes or the period of time of u, the increment is xt plus u minus xt. So if we consider one example, let's say, let st denote the price of one share of a specific stock. So it might be considered reasonable to assume that the return over a period of duration u, the value is st plus u over st, where we see that it depends only on u but not on t. So accordingly, the log price process would be xt equals to log of st. Therefore, we can say the stationary increments is xt plus u minus xt equals to log of st plus u over st. The next one is what is independent increments. So again, in the stochastic process, xt is said to have independent increments if for all time period t, the increment xt plus u minus xt is independent of all the past of the process. That means if we consider the process now as xs, then s must be lies between 0 to t. Now, white noise. So what is white noise? White noise is a stochastic process that consists of a set of independent and identically distributed random variables. So as I told you earlier that the random variables or the stochastic process can be either discrete or continuous, as well as the time set can be discrete or continuous. So we can say in a stochastic process, the simple random walk xt where t belongs to j, so the increments is considered as zt. So we can write xt equals to xt minus 1 plus zt, where we can define zt as plus 1 with the probability p. That means if we move one step right, then we can say plus 1. That is, then the probability is p. And if we move one step left, then the probability is 1 minus p. So the probabilities of p and 1 minus p allows us to calculate the joint probability distributions of xt1, xt2 up to xtn for all n and for all t1, t2 up to tn. Now, stationarity. So what is stationarity? So again, a stochastic process is said to be stationary or strictly stationary if the joint distributions of xt1, xt2 up to xtn and xt1 plus k, that means xk plus t1 plus xk plus t2 up to xk plus tn are identical for all time periods. That means t1, t2, tn, and also k plus t1, k plus t2 up to k plus tn time periods. So we can say that these properties means the process remain unchanged as time elapses. So now if we consider one real life example, that is, as I told you earlier for a random walk, that If the probability is P, that means it shows the moving one state to the right. And if the probability is 1 minus P, that means moving one step left. Now let's assume x0 is 0. Now what is the probability that x10 equals to 10? Also, what is the probability that x2 equals to 10? Then we have to check whether this stochastic process is a random walk stationary or not.